Hi everybody, it's me Sissy. Today I'm going to show you one of my go-to low-carb recipes. This is a staple that gets me through a lot of cravings for pizza and carby stuff. This is my skillet pizza. It's a really simple recipe. It's not really a recipe, it's just throwing something together. It's how you assemble it. There's really no cooking to it. This is super easy. It's so versatile. You can change it up, add the flavors you like, anything you like. But this is my go-to thing. I eat this maybe twice a week. I love it. It has helped me get from 300 pounds to below 150. I've still got a ways to go, but I'm making it every day. But let's jump right into it, and I'm going to show you what you need to make this recipe. The most important thing you need is a non-stick skillet. I have just this little ceramic one. It's the Surapan CE, no, I don't know, I got it at Walmart, but it has a ceramic coating in it. And this pan, I just use this pan to cook my pizzas in. That's the only thing that's cooked in here. The most important thing is when you get a pan with a ceramic lining in it, follow the instructions. I never put this pan in water while it's hot. I always leave it and let it cool completely. Then I wipe it out with a damp cloth and just let it air dry. Don't put it in the dishwasher. And it has lasted a good while, but it is the key to skillet pizza. So now that you've got your equipment, I'll show you what you need for the ingredients. Okay, let's start with the cheese in this recipe. This is a crustless pizza, which the cheese that we're going to use is going to form the crust. So I like to use a combination of mozzarella, traditional pizza, and pepper jack because I like kind of a spicy thing. So I've got a fourth of a cup of mozzarella and a fourth of a cup of pepper jack, and then to top our pizza I have got a fourth of a cup of Colby and Monterey Jack mixed together. And then for your toppings, now you can put whatever you want on top of this pizza, whatever flavor you like. I'm kind of like, love the meat lovers pizza, so I have a third of a cup of ground beef and a third of a cup of sausage pre-cooked and drained. And then I have, I think this is like 12 slices of pizza. I mean, not pizza, I'm making pizza. 12 slices of pepperoni. This is less than one serving, and I think this pepperoni, one serving has one carb. So that was a good choice for me, and I love this pepperoni. I think this is just Walmart brand. It's good. And then for our seasonings, I have 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes because I do like it spicy, and then I think there's just maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder in here to just give it that Italian flavor. And then for the sauce, now pizza sauce is hard to find. That's low carb. This is not really lowest carb you can get, but I'm using very little of it. This is a fourth of a cup of pizza sauce that I had this on hand, and it has 4 carbs in it. I may not use all of this, or I may use all of it, because really altogether this doesn't have that many carbs. If I have 4 in here, 1 in the pepperoni, maybe 1 or 2 in my spices, so 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my 7 carbs, so that's right at my threshold. I try to do 7 total carbs per meal, nothing over. But I don't lose my mind if I go over, and I don't go, well, that's an excuse to go ahead and just eat whatever I want. I say, well, the next meal it'll be better. But anyway, that's my seasonings. Something else I like to do, which is what I usually do on my low carb pizza, is I don't use the pizza sauce. I like Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing Sauce. It has no carbs. I do count it as a carb because in the United States they round down, not up on the carbs. So they can say that it has less than 1 carb. It could have right at a carb. Or if they say no carbs, it could have up to half a carb. So just look out for your hidden carbs. But I love that. I just take that and use it instead of this. But for this demo, I'm going to use this pizza sauce, and I do use it occasionally. It's not going to kill you. I mean, this is a lifestyle. This is not a, oh my God, I went off my diet, it's ruined. I'm not going to do it anymore. No, don't think that way. Don't think that way. This will work. It'll really work. So, but anyway, let me show you how we're going to put this together. I've got my pan on the eye. I'm going to turn it on like medium high. And then I'm just going to take my mozzarella cheese and kind of sprinkle it in the center. This pan is a little bit big for this, but it does work good if you want to make a double one, and then you can have it for later, and all you got to do is just throw it back in the pan and heat it up again. But I kind of put that in the center and spread it out a little bit, and then we're going to want to let it melt. And then I'm going to just add my pepper jack cheese right over that. And you don't want this to melt real fast. You don't want it to burn before it gets all melted. So I think I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, just to medium. And the other cooking utensil you're going to need is a good spatula. I don't use metal in here or hard plastic in my pizza pan. I use this nice rubberized one. And just kind of get all your cheese in the middle, kind of make a rough circle, and just let it sit there till it starts to melt. It doesn't take it very long. And then I'm going to take my spices and just kind of mix them up in the little bowl, and I'm going to sprinkle some right on here so the heat or that cheese melting can release the flavors of these dried spices. If you had fresh herbs, this would be great. And just season it to, you know, whatever seasonings you like or don't like. Now, in a traditional pizza, you would take the pizza sauce and spread it all over and then add your toppings, but I don't really want to use all this sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't know if y'all can you see? You can't see? Let me move my camera just a little bit. You see, I'm just going to take a little bit of it and mix it in with my meat. I think I'm going to do half of it. That way I'll have half. That'll be only 2 carbs in that sauce. Okay. You know, it just depends on how much. I know when I first started, I was like, oh my God, I gotta have pizza sauce. It doesn't taste right without the tomato sauce on it. But now I don't miss it at all. I frankly prefer the Frank's hot wing sauce. But anyway, I mix it with my meat. That way I can spread it in the pan better. And now my cheese is getting nice and melty. So, you can do this with a spoon. You can do this with a fork. But since this is my pizza and I'm going to be eating it, I'm going to do it. My hands are clean. And I'm going to be eating the pizza. So, I'm going to put my meat on here. Just kind of spread it out a little bit. And so that's so much easier to do with the sauce in the meat already than because you can't spread pizza sauce on top of this cheese. It'll just stick and make a mess. But anyway, get that all in there. And I know that looks like a lot of meat, but you can cut down on the meat. You can not add the pepperoni if you didn't want to, but this is going to be my whole meal. Sometimes if I use the buffalo wing sauce and my carb count is really low, I will make me a little side salad. And then I'm going to add some of these pepperonis. You don't have to add all the pepperoni. You can cut the pepperoni up. So, yeah, I think that's enough pepperoni. Then I'm going to take my topping cheese. That's what I call it, my topping cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Now you might think, oh my God, this is burning up. But I'm just looking to make sure the crust on the bottom, when it starts getting brown around the edges, I'm going to take a look at it and see what we got. I got all that on there. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more seasoning. I find that since I went on the low carb, keto, whatever, I like things highly seasoned. So then you can just, let's see, look at that, look how, oh, can you see that? You see how good that lifts up? Not quite there yet, that side over there is not. Turn my pan a little bit and I can look over here. Oh yes. Okay, and then you might want to turn your pan just a little bit. And then I'm just going to let this heat on the eye till my cheese on top melts. Alright, our pizza's done. I'm going to take it up and put it on a plate and we'll see it on the counter. Pizza's out of the pan, it's on the plate, it's cooled slightly, and it's oh, it is nice and crispy. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Now, I found the easiest way to cut this. I've tried with a knife, that doesn't work too good, and a pizza cutter doesn't work too good, but kitchen scissors work great. So all I do is, oh, it's still hot. So we're just going to cut it. It's just like regular pizza. You always burn your mouth on the first bite because you can't wait. Cut that into 4 pieces. Okay? Now, let me show you that crust on the bottom. Look at that good crispy crust. And that's not burnt, that is just crispy goodness. See, that is the simplest thing it can be. You can whip that up in 5 or 10 minutes with the prep, cooking it and waiting for it to cool. 10 minutes. Quicker than ordering a pizza. A lot cheaper and a lot better for you. But this pizza is so good and it's so hot. I mean, I'm gonna, ooh, it is really hot, y'all. But it holds together. You can pick it up. And then when it cools, sometimes I cook this ahead of time and you can cool it and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then when you want to eat it, don't put it in the microwave. Just put it back in a frying pan, heat it up until the top gets kind of bubbly, and then take it off. It won't burn if you do it on nice and low. But this has been one of my saving go-to menus. It's so good. And you can change this and make it taco pizza. You can put taco seasoning in your meat. You can do it with chicken. You can do a barbecue chicken. That is really good, especially if you use the Frank's hot wing sauce on the barbecue chicken. Put it on there, and you can use any kind of cheese you like. I have done like a Greek one with spinach and feta cheese. That's good. Just, you can go crazy with it, whatever you want on it. You can make this a breakfast pizza. Excuse me, breakfast pizza. Put scrambled eggs on top of it. Really, all it is a cheese crust with toppings, and it is great. But anyway, low carb is not hard. Believe me, Sissy can do it. You can do it too. Bye, y'all. Have a great week. And